Hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top three, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block, they're ringing me up, we get what? Is this man for the... Had to work the plan, set up shop. But life, pray to God, so I love my time till I'm gone. Verses I dealt with the wrong, exhaling the nimbus, head pain in my songs. I'm loving a heavenly touch, got a... And I'm... This life kinda short me on job, yeah. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding the way.
Keep that low key. Back with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. And it's the Sixers to start out. Here's Maxey. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we're in the middle of the season, Clark. Some teams that exceeded early expectations are starting to believe.
And that confidence is self-perpetuating. Again, you have success, it breeds more success because you have some confidence. And I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good feeling when you prove the doubters wrong as a team.
Now here's Harden. Joel Embiid with the board. Pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. There's the drive. And then Harden with the jam.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Here's Embiid. Outside for Green. Back to Embiid. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break, Philadelphia. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 5.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Harden. Green for 3. He drops it from range.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5. Down low. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, the defense that time really challenging Danny Green, but didn't phase him at all. Still got it up and in.
Outside for Harden. 3-pointer. And the 76ers another 3.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Here's Maxey. Inside. And it's Harden with the big finish.
And Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Embiid, high post. Good work there as it goes. Embiid's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Maxey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right side, Harden. To the wing, right side. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Millsap. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
Outside Harden. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Harden. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Sixers leading. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Niang, that's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Sixers again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter.
Matisse Thybulle.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Niang. Here's Millsap. For 3, Maxey. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
The Sixers trailing. Thybulle. And they're able to recover. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some points, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. From downtown, that shot is off, and it's Philadelphia the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Millsap. Crafty move. He gets it in there. Millsap's got his second basket of the game.
Superb concentration that time from Millsap, the veteran, just able to overpower the defense on these tough finishes.
Embiid inside. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, a surprising stat, Clark. The last 2 seasons, for the first time in league history, guards scored more points in the paint than centers or forwards.
How amazing is that, B.A.? What a transformation we've seen in the game at all levels, but particularly the NBA. Things have been inverted. It used to be you threw the ball inside to get high percentage shots. Now this is primarily a drive and kick league. Drive for the rim or shoot threes.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Maxey, here we go. Here's Harden.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Three-pointer. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 10.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the 76ers call time here.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
And here are the 76ers. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. And does a really good job setting up the shooter.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
And the 76ers with possession. They trail by 14. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. Now Philadelphia with it. This run now up to 13-2. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Green. Green with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Now here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Joel Embiid with the slam.
Since the 4th grade, football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting the. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I'm digging your. She digging me too. We digging each other. The shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and. Playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with if you stepped on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stepped on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trilly on foolish pride. Crossing me never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know the gon' be bomb. But it's the 4th grade. Fubu t-shirt with the rubber chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game.
Welcome, everyone. We're in Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. For the Bucks, they continue their stretch of home games. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league. And we'll see if they're able to take advantage and pad their win total.
And the atmosphere in this building is incredible. And as that win streak continues to grow, the fans' excitement. Has grown right along with it. And now we've reached that point where it's considered a frenzy.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
Now here's James. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
And Johnson is not bothered by the defense. He just has amazing concentration on these kinds of shots.
And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Now LeBron, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. Shakes him. And James with the layup.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
And stolen by LeBron. Johnson outside. Out to Anthony. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now, here's Monk. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Davis gets a wide-open look. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Outside Portis. Middleton drives in. 4 on the shot clock. Giannis no good. Lakers leading by 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now here's LeBron. This game 26 points. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Absolutely dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And this is the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Davis. Shots good by Middleton.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Davis. Back to James. No one near him. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
For those teams that did make a deal at the trade deadline, Greg, how hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
It can be tough. Guys who need the ball to be effective can be a little harder maybe to integrate, but for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system.
Here's James. Over Middleton. And that one goes long. Over to the left wing. Giannis inside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but he got a long way to go.
Pass to Monk. On the wing, James. They need this. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
The Bucks making a change here.
One shot.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank afterward. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And they double up James. Pass to Monk. Now Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the paint. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Here's Davis. Takes it inside.
Always having had the size and quickness to be an elite defender, Ibaka has perfected his fundamentals as well.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee on top. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Anthony Davis.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
It's back to Hill. A wide open look here for Ibaka. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Pass to Davis. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. Ibaka outside. 3-pointer. And Davis pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yep, it counts.
Embracing contact all the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And they double up Davis. Shot clock at 2. And another 3 for the Lakers.
3 points.
Because of Westbrook's dynamic driving ability, sometimes the defense will give him some space from deep.
To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Left side, Bradley. The kick out to Westbrook. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation, because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk community.
Bucks trail by 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Allen for the 3. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Allen. And they get it. And again, the Bucks miss. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable at the line.
Lakers leading by 8. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got his second bucket.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
LeBron outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Monk. The kick out to Westbrook. Taken away by Holiday. Allen, right side. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
James with a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. James has got 8 points.
And this speaks volumes to the confidence of James. He's tremendous shooting off the dribble.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
.30 seconds left in the first half of the game. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. A rebound by the Bucks.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers. He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Free throw good. Giannis.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
Hits it from downtown.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stolen by Allen. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Lakers leading by 4. Here's LeBron. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. He's got 13. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Monk, no one around him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Another miss by Giannis. Inside. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, it hurts you for this type of mistake.
The drive by Giannis. There's Portis. Off on the layup.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. Made them a lot better. Right?
So you make us, David. Thank you. With stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Westbrook's got 5.
A pretty comfortable mid-range shooter. You can't let Westbrook get in the groove from there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Bucks trail by 8. Outside Matthews. Pass to Ibaka. They get it again. The kick out to Hill. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball. Coming out of the floor for the Lakers.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Matthews on the wing. Here's Ibaka. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He has 7.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
From 15 feet away, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 8.
That's what Westbrook provides his team, a scoring threat on every possession.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Other than the long line of big men who can drain the 3, that makes him a very tough cover.
Outside Anthony. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Davis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. Hill drives in. .46 seconds left in the third. And he drives in.
Oh, the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Kent Bazemore.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. In the corner, it's Monk. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, I can't think of a better partner to have in the pick and roll than Davis. Sets hard screens and has the soft hands to match.
Here's Nora. Over Anthony. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 11. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Giannis. Driving inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Los Angeles.
So they foul intentionally.
LeBron James.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Kick out to Giannis. Milwaukee the rebound. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
At the elbow, it's James. Nice move. Over Middleton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
It goes on Chris Middleton.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Giannis inside. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 23.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
LeBron outside. Pass to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Look at that. You have to love how James stayed calm. He doesn't let the shot clock get to him. Awesome at creating for himself.
Middleton outside. Shoots the 3. Ibaka for 3. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. And that's an intentional foul. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You look at James. What a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Bucks call timeout.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Thank you, David.
Russell Westbrook.
Trying to get open is Ibaka. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And they double up Davis. Pass to Monk. From outside, off the mark.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Kicks it out to James. Back to Westbrook. Sweet move. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know Westbrook has never been afraid to take it inside. Great size advantage for a point guard. 200 solid pounds.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Ibaka slams it in.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays good.
James outside. LeBron is doubled. Here's Westbrook. Back to LeBron. Drives to the hoop. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Outside Westbrook. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Westbrook.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll
And yeah, she gon' do.